was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And you have to figure that this is a confident quarterback who gets the start here. Coming off of a victory in round one. Team doesn't have to travel. They get another home game here in the divisional round. And I know it sounds cliche, but playing at home, huge for a quarterback, huge for his team. They want to take advantage of it.
Now they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Check.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
Brings up
second down and a yard.
Check.
Again, it's Walker. He gets stacked up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Keon White got in there for the sack. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the one touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get 8 on scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, are microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 33 yards that time.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
Working out of the gun is Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
12 more yards. That's another Giants first down. First and goal.
Scatteroo is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to hammer it in with Scatteroo. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. They'll try to throw for it with Dart. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Fairbairn able to put this one through. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Ready, set.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
They run again with Walker. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Walker hitting the ball is out. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for a strong.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Seahawks. First down.
Ready.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 6 yards away. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Dart going to give to Scannable. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw now, Dart. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line.
First down.
Looking to throw, Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Scatteroo. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Dart. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The Seahawks take back over. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction. Watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Oh, good move. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Ready, break. Here we go, shot. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's got it. Clear the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Seahawks have moved out in front. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Extra point forthcoming.
For the extra point.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you get a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat. But if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you. That's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going? They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing, Dart. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. Good coverage there, holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
Keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Complete to Smith-Njigba. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts So as they talk it over, we step aside. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That one too wide and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
For the field goal, a 49-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Now the try here for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So halftime here. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Still first down.
They'll run from the gun with Scatterbury. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13. Throwing his dart. That is caught left side by Bryant. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Dart going to look to throw here. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That'll they'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second in a couple.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. And it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To the air, Dart. Throwing right, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 17-yard line. They'll set up the screen to Scatterboo. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Seahawks.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Scatterboo going to run it out of the gun. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. 2nd and goal from the 1. He'll try again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Giants. Well, finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime and sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's got this down to the 35. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. To throw is Dart. He'll get this to Scatterby. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Second and 6 at the 19.
Here's Dart once more. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Giants first down. First and goal.
Now Dart. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown, Giants. Tyrone Tracy from 3 yards out. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, what a move. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
First down.
They'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Torrey Burton, 42 yards. And the Seahawks will add to their 4th-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
26.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. On the ground, it's Scatterby to start the drive. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw now, Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants
To throw, Dart. He'll check this one down to Scatterby. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Dart. It's caught by Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And to throw once more, here's Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 on the Seahawks 37-yard line.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
3 yards. That's another Giants first down.
Looking to throw, Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Dart. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 1st and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors from 3 yards out. And the Giants have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. This is 1st and 10.
Get up. Gravity Lions.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Pat the 60. Pat.
Now back to throw. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down by 7. Just over a minute 40 to play. They need a touchdown here to try to force overtime, but they've got the support of this playoff record crowd. 1st and 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Finding Walker complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
Brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Back to throw. And he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And now out come the Giants. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And partner, the tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
On play action, here's Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. Throwing his Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards.
An inside run to Scatterby. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This would put them in the NFC title game. And he got it. The kick is good. He splits the uprights. And in doing so, he sends them to the NFC title game. And the Giants season will continue at least another week as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Seattle.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are.